here we have the virtual binoculars. This is the model LG15, and it is a little bit of a, I guess, a higher end model of binoculars made by Virtual. And let's take a look at it. Okay, and we get a microfiber cleaning cloth. That's really nice. And over here we get a, this is actually a phone mount adapter. And over here, this is a strap for the neck or shoulder for the binoculars. And over here is the actual binocular. From the back, you see that there's a little bit of a belt loop over here, so you can put that on your belt if you want. And this is reinforced stitching for the case over here. And I like this case. It looks very nice. Kind of has like a little bit of a, I guess, leather feel to it. The front over here, and the rest is made out of cloth. Really nice for traveling. Okay, let's open it up. And we got the binoculars. They packaged it really well. They put some bubble wrap over here. I'm sure my kids will love that. And let's take it out. And another wrapping. Okay. And we'll take it out of there. And here we have the actual binoculars. These are quite heftier. You feel the, the quality in them just by the weight. Here is the phone adapter I was talking about. And it just goes all around here, so you could set it exactly the way you like it. And let's see, I have a phone right here. Let's plug it right in. And there we go. You see it goes right in there. Now you want to make sure that this is on the camera, and you can even adjust it a little bit, and then you hold it down and you can tighten it. And now you got the camera here, you can see right through. So there it is. And we can actually attach it to the end of this binocular. And you can just put it right on there. And the binoculars, obviously we're not outside right now, but maybe I'll do a test one day and you'll be able to see the pros of having something like this. And the advantages are that you can actually take a picture of your of the thing that you're seeing really far away. So kind of a way to capture, which is really nice. That way you can actually take pictures and videos, and you can choose either lens. I'm not sure if it makes a difference. And now let's talk about the actual binocular. But first, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the strap that it comes with. So let's open the shoulder strap, or neck strap, that's whatever you want to call it, necklace strap. And it's pretty thick over here, and it has a nice kind of, if this is going over your shoulder or belt, as you can see, it's like laced with some kind of material over here. So it's nice, and I'll show you how to put it in. First, you have to take this piece out over here. There we go. And once you take that out, you can lace it in. Now, I'm not sure, the advantage of putting it through here is that to make sure that it actually, this cover doesn't get lost. However, it would be advantageous to, for sure, put it through here. And once you put it through there, you can actually just put it right back in this loop right here. You have to hold that tight and then push this in, give it some space to go. And you can get it right in there. And the good news is you only have to do this once, unless you're taking it off every 5 minutes. I'm not sure why you do that, but there we go. And now one side is set. Now let's do the other side. And like I said, just take the first one out and strap it inside of there, of the hole inside of the binocular, and then you can put it through like this. I'm sure you've used these types of loops before, and you can adjust how large you want it through these different adjustable loops over here. And now you could just put it around your neck, which is really nice. Just make sure you get it the right way, so that way it doesn't tangle up. Okay, now let's talk about the actual binocular, which is what we're all here to see. So let's just talk about the basic functions. First of all, this is a 12 by 42 binocular, which means that it is magnifying at 12 times, and it is 42 inches in diameter at the end over here. So that is ideal for bird watching, I think. I believe there are different numbers depending on the different types of activities you want to do with the binoculars. The numbers should be different. However, there are, I guess, generalizations, but this definitely is one of the higher end ones at 12 by 42, because 12 is a very, 12 magnifying at 12 times is very good. What's nice about these binoculars are actually that they are nitrogen filled, which gives it a much clearer and crisper picture, and as well as just being higher quality image. It works better, it should last longer. What's also nice about these binoculars are that they're actually completely waterproof, It's IPX7 rated, which I believe is one of the highest ratings you can get. It is completely waterproof, which is very nice, and it also is fog proof. So you don't have to worry about these fogging up if it gets cold or too hot or whatever it is. In different temperatures, it will work just fine. As far as other features go, it does have a little dial here, but this dial is actually just a cap and cover. And what this covers is this little hole over here, which is actually a mounting hole. That mounting hole is meant for something like this, some kind of tripod. However, you would need an adapter to use it because obviously, as you can see, this fitting into there is not ideal. So I'll just screw that right back in. It has a little virtual logo over here. The whole body is made out of definitely material that makes it easy to grip and nice to feel. So there's that. That's a very nice texture. And there are rubber covers in both front and back. So the front one's right here. You see they do have a spot for the loop. This is disconnectable, so that way if you wanted, you could just have it hanging from the loop, this loop right here, and then that way you wouldn't lose this and it will be easily accessible. If it's annoying you and getting in the way, that could be very useful. It also does have two covers over here, which you can actually pull out, which is very nice. As you can see right here, there's a little hole for it to go back into. Obviously, it's not the easiest thing to take it in and out, but it shouldn't be something that you're doing on a regular basis anyway. But I did get it in pretty easily. So that's nice. And once you get it in nicely, it should stay. And as you can see, the model right here, LG15. And on the bottom here, you do have different information and plus and minus for the diopter ring, which we will get to shortly. Okay, so as of now, I just did a basic overview of the binoculars. I will measure the diameter of these binoculars, not the diameter, the space in between the two eyes, so that way you can know if it's good for you. At the smallest size, it's 3 3/4, and from the middle to the middle, it is around 2.5, a little more than 2.5. And if you open it, and that's the smallest size possible. If you open it to the largest size, from end to end, it is 4.5 inches, and from the middle to the middle, it is 3 inches. So that's good to know if it's something that would make a difference to you. And I'm going to go through the different features that it has as far as regular binoculars and how to use binoculars. Obviously, the first thing that you want to do is if you're wearing glasses, then you want to keep these in this position. But if you're not wearing glasses or wearing contacts, then you can open these up, and it gives it a little bit of a extra space, so that way you can see a little bit better. And that's the first thing that you want to do. And the second thing you'd want to do is obviously just adjust this until the two different things that you're seeing with your eyes kind of turn to one image. So, you know, just make sure you're having it in the right position. And then after that, you want to set, depending on what you're viewing, how far it is, you find the object and adjust this knob over here, which is to focus it. And I just noticed on this knob it says waterproof. So you'll use this focus wheel to be able to focus on a different object, and once you get to a different object, you can use the focus wheel to refocus it. However, when you are focusing your binoculars for the first time, you want to turn it all the way, and this wheel as well, counterclockwise. And just with this side, you'd want to close this one off, and it'll be pretty easy. Just keep this shut and view something far away. And when you see it clear with this eye, then you can go ahead and make sure it's as clear as you can get with the focus wheel. And then you would want to go ahead and use this eye and see if it's still clear for you, and just refocus this again. And that will be using the diopter wheel, diopter ring wheel will be focusing it for your eye. And you only have to do this one time, so that's nice. Once you have it set and focused for this one over here, then you can go ahead and use your binoculars. So that's a really nice thing to have. Other than that, it's pretty standard pair of binoculars. All the features are great, and I think for the price, you get your value out of it. I can do a follow-up video showing you the different views that I can get using my phone and the adapter that goes over here. Please let me know in the comments if you do want to see that, and I will try to make it happen.